Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host.
Hey, Grand Rising to you beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the new Black Wall Street as we present to you guys the Money and Power Show. And we'll be getting into our Coinbase crypto trading here this morning. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, The Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. The book that I wrote, guys, is A Study of Black Wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just truly believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a big if, by the way. But if you do, I recommend that you study wealthy people. Well, you can find that book by simply going to the website, theblackbillionairesclub.com. That's right, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Pick up your copy today. While you're there, you also see on that site our store that we have financial literacy books and business books written by Black people. Also some children's books, children's financial literacy books you can find there as well in our store. And then we also do have a club that you may choose to join. That is a private membership club where brothers and sisters have come together to build wealth, to build business while they build themselves. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can find it all on the site, theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Well, we're going to get right into this thing here this morning, man. Coinbase crypto training. For those that are here live with us here this morning, go ahead and let us know that you're here. Say hello. Don't be rude. Also, let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, and what country, quite possibly. We're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube, understanding that worldwide simply means global. And so you could be connecting with us from anywhere. We'd just love to know how far our reach is as we're broadcasting here today for our Coinbase crypto trading. We're broadcasting from our virtual studio here in Decatur, Georgia. That's right, Decatur, where it's greater. And just love to know how far our reach is here this morning. Good morning to you. All right, Ms. Glenda Tate Williams is here out of Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. Grand Rising to you. And we understand this as well, guys. It's a Saturday morning that we're broadcasting here. But, you know, the crypto market doesn't close. It's open 24/7, 365. And even on a Saturday, the early bird still gets the worm. So we're going to get it in here this morning. Now, I believe yesterday was like a huge, it was bananas. In this crypto space, everything was kind of moving. As you see, we've crossed the $8,000 plateau. Our first goal for this month of February was to get to 10,000. I think we're going to clear that pretty easily. So we're now shooting for our push it to the limit goal, which is 13,000. And so basically that will be double. We're looking to double our money, double our portfolio in 1 month. In the month of February, that is Black History Month. And I'm looking to make back history for myself with my black dollars. So anyway, we're at $8,000 now. I did bring everything over from our trading platform because I did actually get everything sold, and I brought it over here. So we'll be taking some steps here. So the first thing I want to do, this is just how I operate, guys. I'm just trying to give you guys some methodology, something to kind of follow for yourself, and then you'll implement your own strategies, your own disciplines as you may begin to get into trading or investing or something like that. I take a look at the market itself, which I click over here into the price range, and I can see that the market overall is up 5% in the past 24 hours. So since the last time I came here, this thing is jumped up 5%. I also see here that Bitcoin has now crossed back over this $40,000 threshold, which last time it reached here, it took a sharp turn downward. So it's retesting. It's I want to say maybe it's all-time high. I think it got up to about 41, maybe 42. We'll see in just a second. Actually, we can see that here. We can just go here, and we can see over here it got over to about 42,000 in January 8th. So it's trying to retest its all-time high here, 42,000. Now, let me let you guys know. I mean, I've been in the crypto space for a little while. 5 years ago, I was pleading with Black folk in my community to look into this thing. Back then, it was $1,300. Now it's $40,000. So just imagine where some people could be if they listen to a young buck from Decatur, Georgia. But nonetheless, we're here now in 2021, and there's been more adoption of cryptocurrency, more institutions which are investing in it, owning it. So it's in a much more stable place than it was 5 years ago, and that's just what it is. So at any rate, come back over here to our, so I see Bitcoin is up. Ethereum is tested a new high as well. It's up to $1,700 a coin. I mean, this is just bananas. And so my recommendation to people is just, get you a small, space in your portfolio, just the same way that you would diversify your portfolio between stocks and real estate and precious metals and whatever else you might be interested in. I'm telling you, it may be wise to add a small little piece for cryptocurrency, and particularly you want to get Bitcoin to start out with. Now we'll have an intro to crypto class coming up on February 27th. So if you are new to this space, you want to learn, well, you can do that by going to class, and I'll let you guys know about it. The link is in the description, but I'll try to find a link and put it down into the comments for our live broadcast here today. That's just what we'll do. Good morning to you, Ayera Taylor. I believe that's a sister. Grand rising to you. Thanks so much for joining. Good morning to you, Miss Natasha Foster. I haven't seen you in a while. Louisiana, hope everything's doing well. I know you are blessed and highly favored. You too blessed to be stressed, Miss Foster. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. So we're going to take a look here at a lot of different coins and things like that. So this is the Coinbase.com platform. And then they actually have this thing called Pro Coinbase, which is over here. This is where I do trading. Over here is where I do, holdings, right? So holding, trading, and they work together, right? So my goal for February is to get to 13,000. And I will say, I think it's important if you get into this space that you set yourself some goals, because it's going to help. It helps me to, get up every morning and do this for an hour a day. It helps me to stay disciplined. It helps me to not make dumb decisions. Although I made one the other day, it helps me to lose less money and make more money. Okay, that's what it helps me to do, because I got something I'm shooting for. I know too many investors or too many traders that aren't shooting for anything. They just, they make a little money, then they lose it all. I mean, but when you have something in front of you, you got a target you're trying to reach. You got maybe you're trying to pay for a house, get a down payment for a house, or buy a new car or something like that. When you got something you're shooting for, it changes how you approach the market. I'll tell you that. Now, first thing I want to do is I'm actually going to look at I'm going to pull over my my USD here. This is my little money that I have to trade with. I'm gonna pull all of that over and over here. So and I have it sitting over there for a reason. So I'm gonna deposit all of my USDC from my Coinbase account, max that thing out, and bring that thing over. And then I'm going to convert it to USD. All the stuff I'm doing right now is free. I don't have to pay anything to do this. This is all free. All right, now let's catch up on what happened yesterday. So let's see. Look at my orders here. I did do an order on. Let's see here. I only did one thing yesterday. It was BAN. So let's take a look at BAN. So BAN is here. It's a USD. It's a USD pair. So BAN is a cryptocurrency, and it's pairing or being tradable against the US dollar. That's what that BAN/USD means. Now, yesterday, here's the cool thing. So when we came here and we looked here yesterday, we originally acquired BAN at about $11.29 all the way down here. And then we set up an order to sell it, but we set it up wrong and it didn't execute. So then I had to come back in and set it up again. And hopefully it hit that space again. So what I'm going to do now, I can't go. Okay, I'll go. So this would be yesterday to 2.5, right? So on 2.5. So this thing jumped up, right? It jumped up all the way from down here, $11 or so, all the way up here to $13.25. And that was about yesterday morning, right? 6 o'clock yesterday morning, it was about $12.50. So I put in my order to sell because in the trading environment, I'm buying and selling all the time. As soon as I get something, I want to sell it. It's as soon as possible for as much as possible. So so we came here yesterday 6 o'clock, and then I set the order. I said, hey, if I can get $13 for this thing, I'll be willing to wait to get it to $13. Lo and behold, at around what is this? Around 10 o'clock, it executed. So I was able to get my full $2 per coin, transaction take place. And now you see where it is, right? So y'all know how I do when I feel like I made a good move. I set it at 13. It hit 13, right at 13. Now it's at 11:40. So y'all know, boy, you did all right, EJ, man. Give yourself a hand clap. Yeah, buddy, that was a good trade right there, man. Got that thing for $11.25, $11.29, something like that. Got rid of that thing at 13. It's now trading at $11.39. So I got out of that thing at a good place. Yeah, buddy, I'm getting better. I'm telling you, I'm practicing and practice, getting better at that thing. All right. So that's the only thing I did yesterday. So now we'll see what else is going on with the market. What's going on, brother Amari? How you doing? So we'll see what else is going on here. So now let me take a look at the rest of the market. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick. Here's a Bitcoin pair. So basically Bitcoin kind of sets the market. Bitcoin is rising right now. Let's take a look here. A little bit shorter counter, still on the rise. Look at 5 minutes. It's still, look at this. This is banana right there. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 straight green candles for Bitcoin. It's going to push its all-time high probably within the next 6 hours. It will have a small retraction. We'll take a look here and see what we can see of what's going on with Bitcoin. It's important to kind of understand what's happening with Bitcoin because that gives us an indication of what's happening with everything else. So Bitcoin is on the rise right now. Let's see if we can find some pressure points for Bitcoin and where that pressure would be. When I'm saying about pressure, I'm looking for now, I'm trying to figure out where is there huge, so right here at 40, where are there huge sell orders for Bitcoin? Because this would be where I can pretty much guess the run is going. So we just saw one orange counter come in. I can pretty much guess what the huge pressure is for Bitcoin. That's 40. No, that's the wrong way. Yeah. So we see here, this is a depth chart. This is really just looking at the order book in a chart form, and we can see that there's a lot of selling pressure once we get up to about 41,000. Right up here, 41,000. We got a lot of orders up here, and I don't want to go that far. Probably another 42. So 41,000 is one space, but we have a lot of pressure at 42,000. So it's going to be very difficult for Bitcoin to break through this 42,000 barrier. But if it does, which I don't know, I mean, it's already up 6%. I don't know how much more pressure is coming from the bottom side of this thing, which is the buying side. So basically, what you guys see here, what we're looking at here, we're looking at this depth chart, and this is giving us an indication of the bulls. Bulls will be green, right? And bears would be red. Everybody put in comments on bulls and bears. Bulls are charging forward. They're pushing an asset up in value. You know what I'm saying? They're buying, pushing it up. That's what we see here on this chart, right? The bulls are winning, right? But then they're going to come against some opposition, which would be the bears. That's why I like to call this like Street Fighter. There's a fight going on as to we're going to keep pushing this thing up or keep pushing it down. Now I'm going out further in the depth chart so I can see where the orders are. And there's a lot of bears up here at the 41, 42,000 range. Now, if I get a little bit closer, we can see short term, the bulls are winning, right? But as we start to go a little bit further out, there's some pressure coming from the bears saying, not in my house, trying to pull this thing back down. That's what I'm looking at here. Now I get more depth into this stuff as we have our training class on the 27th. Since you guys see some of this stuff, I don't even know if I'm getting to trading. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be looking at the intro into crypto. But anyway, so I got a good idea what's going on with Bitcoin. That's what's important to me. And as I said, right here, we might start to see some bearish action here. We got our first red candle after 8 straight green candles. So I'm of the mindset that I'm actually going to see a turn in the market pretty soon after a huge run up yesterday. So let's see what we got going on. So now I'm gonna look for some opportunity. I have $2,000 here that I want to exhaust. I want to get this. I want to put some orders out somewhere to get this out of here. I don't want my $2,000 just sitting here doing nothing. That's just like having it in a savings account. It doesn't do much for you. So I'm going to look for stuff, and I already see some opportunity. I'm going to look for stuff in red, right? This is 10% down, right? This OXT. So I'm going to write this down. This might be an opportunity for me to go get some OXT, right? I see XLM, another one that's a little bit down, 4%. If it's 4% or greater, I might take a look at it. Link. I wanted to drop. I really do. I mean, most people wanted to keep going up. I don't. I actually wanted to come down so I can actually buy low. I want stuff to come down so I can get back in. If it just keep going up, then I'm never. Now Algo's down 7%, but I don't trade Algo, so I'm gonna skip Algo right now. I may actually go get Algo if I have any capital left after I finish. I'll go get Algo. KNC is down another 10%. Band is down 10%. Uh-oh. That was 10, 10, 10. Oh, see, now I'm glad I waited. UMA is down 11%. UMA, Band. Ren. Uh-oh, Ren might be a winner chicken dinner over here. Ren is down 13%. I'm liking this. I'm gonna do some trading today. Oh, my favorite, GRT. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's my favorite right there. That's down 10%. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, oh, my goodness. I got some good ones today. Oh, Lord. Let's just start up here. I mean, my goodness. This is great. I'm going to start with OXT. Now, OXT is a 39-cent coin. I like that. That's in my price range right now. With 20,000, I'm going to look to trade anything that's $20 or less for the most part. It gives me more. I can do more, right? I can do more. I can get more shares, if you want to call it, get more exposure if I stay under $20. So I basically look at it like a 1%. If I have $20,000 or $2,000, I'm looking at $20 and below. If I got $20,000, I'm gonna look at $200 and below. That's how I kind of gauge what coins I might be interested in trading based upon what capital I have available to me. All right, is that making any sense? That's how I do it. Okay. So again, this is down 11%, and it already broke here what we consider to be a support here, 39.4. Let's go out a little bit further. This is a 5-minute count, 5-minute chart. I mean, each one of these little candles, green and red, it represents 5 minutes. Now I'm at 15 minutes. I see the decline, long-term decline. This thing dropped all the way down to about 38.5 or something like that. It's still currently going down 11%. That's actually good for me, right? But we see the decline on the 15-minute count. Going out a little bit further, we saw the big run up for OXT, and then we see the decline, and we see it now trying to settle around at this 38.5 range here, right? So we see it trying to kind of hold. We see the bulls. I mean, we see the bulls trying to come in and say, okay, that's enough, right? We can also, oh, this is going to be good, y'all. Y'all going to really get a lesson today. Okay, now go out a little bit further. Not much more to see. We saw the huge run up. We saw the decline. So we want to look at this hour candle here. Gives me a good indication of where I might want to put an order out. And I'm looking at about 38.8. Now, we can look here. We can go out a little bit further on this little order history. So we see it on decline. And we see a spread of basically 0.0004. A lot of liquidity, 90,000 transactions taking place over the past 24 hours. A lot of buying and selling going on right now for this particular coin. And then we can also see where there's a lot of interest at, which is what I'm interested in. Where's the space? I got 39 cent. I got 38.7. I got right here 38.5, which is actually going to be my target. I'm gonna try to scoop this thing in at 38.5. Hoping that it holds as it has shown that it might hold. So this is actually good. I'm gonna try to scoop this thing at 38.5. I'm gonna do a buy limit order at 38.5. That seems to be about right for me, because what's going to have to happen in order for this thing to go down below 38.5, it's going to have to fill all these orders on its way down, then fill this huge order space here, which is 210,000 orders need to be filled here at 38.5. So I'm gonna go there. Now we're talking about a 38 cent coin. I'm gonna try to get 1,000 piece. I'm gonna try to pick up 1,000 piece of this OXT. When we place this order, boom, bam, OXT. We got an order out. We'll see what happens. We got an order out for OXT. Oh my, this might be good. All right, let's see what's the next. All right, XLM. XLM is not really. Let's take a look here. I don't think I'm gonna do XLM today, but we'll see. So 5-minute candles. This is short term. This thing ran up to about 35 cents, 36. It started to come down, decline heavily down to 34 cents. Go out a little bit further. 15-minute candles. We see the huge swings of XLM over the past 24 hours or something like that. We see sideways consolidation, huge run up to 37 cents, a huge decline all the way down to 34 cents, and then we see it back up 35 cents. Hopefully, you're starting to see a pattern already. Now we're starting to see here sideways consolidation. Long term, it came all the way down to 31, 32, huge run up to 37 cents, run down to 34 cents. And then now we see where it's at now, 34 cents in the rundown, down 4%. We go a little bit further, not much help here. We're going to look at an hour candle, but we see sideways consolidation, huge run up all the way to 37. And again, now we're looking at this long term. Since it was at 225, we see the long term kind of appreciation or incline for this with a restraint or resistance at about 37 cents. So I'm gonna go back to this hour thing here. I actually want to try to get this kind of where it is. I'm gonna try to see if I put an order out for this about 34 cents. And it's hard because this thing moving so fast. Oh Lord, I can't. Right there, 34 cents. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I actually don't want to own as much XLM. Right now, because I think it actually may break this support here. So I'm going to actually be a little bit careful and just do a 500 piece of this at 34 cents for XLM. All right, let's keep going. All right, now Link, I probably won't. That was the next one on my list. Link. It's $25. So remember, I was at $2,000, and I said, "Hey, I want to trade something that's less than $20." So Link is off my list. Next one was KNC. KNC is a good one. This was down. 10% or so. A lot of volume on KNC. A lot of volume in the crypto space right now. So we see 5-minute candles. This thing sideways consolidation all the way down to 175. Huge run up to 185. Now it's on a decline. It broke its support level at 177. Now it's at 175. Testing again. 15-minute candle. We see the long-term decline here, which is alarming right now. 15-minute candle. This thing was all the way up to $2.30, and it's been on the decline ever since. Right. We see 1, 2, 3, and then it's kind of broke that decline down here, 1.17, but it looks like it's about to do some sideways consolidation. And if it does sideways consolidation, I might be looking at trying to pick this thing up at $1.75 and sell it at maybe 190. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to get this, to try to look at this right now. Look at this. We see this huge run up to $2.23, and we see the decline coming here. Huge decline. Now this thing could run back up. But I think I'm gonna come back to this. So I'm not gonna take it off the table, but I think I might find more opportunities somewhere else. I'm gonna come back to KNC if we got any capital left. I got $1,400 left. Let's keep moving. Bands and make them dance. All right. Now look at this. This one's all the way up to $11.90. Boom, the drop. right here, man, this thing just dropped, fell off the face of the map all the way down here at 1122 on the 5-minute candle. We see the long-term decline of this as well, right? But if we see the support coming at 1125 on the 15-minute count, this is just straight decline for maybe some all-time highs. We see here the sideways consolidation all the way up to 1325, and ever since it hit 1325, it's been on the decline, right? But we do see at 1125 is a place where it has some support. So we can feel comfortable with this sideways consolidation going from what we just did before, 1125 roughly. All right, it's going to probably stay there. It's probably not going to break, but I want to go a little bit lower, and I want to try to grab. No, I think 1125 is fair for this. Let's see what the order book is saying. We got 6,300 transactions over here at 1125 or so. We got another 11,225. I think that's even better. And then now here at 11, we don't really have. We got 4107, but 11.2. All right, so 11.2 is where I probably need to be. 11.2, and I think 11.2. I thought I saw 11. I can't keep. It's moving too fast. Damn. That's 11.2, I believe. 11.275. No, I don't want to pay that much. It's on the decline. I'm gonna go to it's at what's it at right now? 11.4. I'll go to 11.275. Why not? Let me go back in. I mean, I'm not scared. I don't really necessarily want to get this. I'm not like super stoked about getting this. I'll take a chance at 11.2. If it executes, it does. If it doesn't, that's fine. I had a 40 piece before. I think I'll do a 20 piece on this, maybe a 30 piece, 25 piece. 25 piece would be fine. At 11.2, if we pick that thing up, okay. If we don't, that's all right. UMA's probably too expensive. Yeah, UMA's at $29. Again, I want to stay below $20. The thing about UMA though, it ran up. It ran all the way up here to $45. Now it's down to $29. So, man, I may actually, and I can see the sideways consolidation here. I see the floor at 28. I mean, it's pretty obvious right here that around this range where it's at right now is a good actually space to pick it up. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to bite the bullet on this one, try to pick up a little bit of this UMA. It's at $29 right now. It's down 11%. I think 28.85. I think that's fair. I'm not gonna get too much of it because I ain't got too much to do. But I'll try to get up a little 15 piece here. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what? No, I ain't gonna do that much. I go. That's $400. How much I got? That's UMA. I got 2 more to go. Okay, yeah, we can do 15 piece. We can go with we try a 15 piece. Why not? Try a 15 piece here. You know what I'm saying? Now this is a guess. This is saying, hey, we've seen value go all the way up to $40, and I'm at $29. This thing get right back up to $40 at some point, or $45. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So I'm gonna put in a little order here, 15 piece, not too much. I mean, it's a little bit more than I want to. It's a more expensive coin that I want to spend on, but I think it has some opportunity here. It's a clear floor. It's a clear support floor for it. So. You know why? I mean, I feel like I'm beginning at a good price. I don't think it's going to break down any further than that. We'll go for it. Why not? Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, baby. You got to risk it for the biscuit. Now, REN is something I really want to do something with this. All right, 5-minute candle REN. We see the drop off. Bam! At 6 o'clock this morning, right when we got started, it took that plunge right there, man. See 15-minute candle. See the long-term, short-term sideways decline, but we see that the bulls are really trying to fight with this thing. This thing trying to go down, but the bulls are saying and so we see here at 78 cents. We see the bulls coming back in to give this thing what we call some support. It's at 78 cents right now. I think that's an actual great price for right now. So I'm gonna go at 78 cents. I'm not gonna try to be greedy on this. I'm trying to give me 1,000 pieces of this thing. No, I ain't gonna try to get that's too much. 500 pieces of this thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get 500 pieces of this thing. Yeah. Remember, I'm trying to get all my money into the market. Boom, bam. Put in the buy order, 500 piece, 78 cents. We'll see what happens. And then we got GRT, my favorite chart. All right, let's see what happened here. So again, same thing, 6 o'clock, boom, that thing dropped all the way from 91 cents down to 84 cents. We see here, long-term, short-term kind of sideways, slow decline. Bulls are trying to fight back, go a little bit further. We can see right here this 85-cent range, and it's currently 85.5. It's some support. This thing went all the way up to 105. So just think about that. If I get it for 85 cents and I can sell it at 105 at some point, or $1, that's 15 cents on top of an 85-cent position. That would represent 15, about 25, about 30%. If we were to actually execute on that, I'm willing to take that chance here. Going at 85 cents on this. I'm actually going to try to do 84 cents on this. Let me go in a little bit further. 84.4, 84.3. Look at all that, man. I go 84.4. I'm gonna go in a little bit further. Oh man, my goodness. That's 84.3. I'm gonna try to be greedy on this one. I don't know if I'll be able to get it though, but I'll try. 84.3 seems to be the space. Let me try one more. 84.3. Yeah, that's where it is. 84.3. And I better hurry up because it looks like it might be dropped. So what we're gonna do here? We can't do 1,000 P. What we're gonna do? We'll do 500 P. Do I have enough? I don't have enough. Oh. What was I doing? Did I do band? I think I did band. Band, you're gonna have to go for a second. I'll come back to you because I didn't really. Now Uma's gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to come back to you, Uma, because I need that money back. I need to go. I need to get my favorite. I gotta get my favorite first. I'm gonna do my favorite first. Where I was at, 84.3? 84.3. What we doing here? Can I get one? All right. Let's try to do a 500 piece. All right, and I'll come back up to Uma. Yeah, I don't really want to do Uma too bad like that, but I'll come back to Uma. What I got left? 390. What I did over here? 28.9. What did I do over here? 28.9? I don't think I did 28.9. Maybe I did. I guess I'm doing 28.9. I guess that's what I'm doing. I did 28, right? I forget what I did over here. I should have remembered. I don't think it's coming down to 28 though. I do 28.9. Fine. I'm only gonna do a 10 piece. I'll do a 10 piece. Put that order in. Whew. Okay. What's going on, Bronson? What's up, Jenny? All right. So that was. I don't even remember all I did. We can see the order. So I put orders out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orders out. Now I still got a little bit of money left. Okay, I'm not trying to have my money just sitting over here, but I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this last little $100. So I'm gonna come on over here, and I'm going to withdraw my. I'm actually gonna withdraw my dollars over here back to my Coinbase. I don't have no money. Withdraw USD. Okay, I'll just say. All right, and then I'm actually going to come over here with my USD, $100, and I'm actually going to buy something with this $100, which I'm actually going to buy here. And I already know I'm going to buy here. This is down 7%. All right, it's down, pays me 6% APY. I want to get some more of them coins. Let me go ahead and buy my algo with my coins. And I'll do 100.68 to be everything. Preview my buy. So taking my profit, right? I'm taking my profit, putting it into something else that can actually grow in value. And so now I've taken my profit, my $100 profit, put into something that can grow in value, pay me 6% over time, and I just acquired some more of an asset, cash, asset. Everybody put in that comment, so asset, cash, asset. So in this particular space, I don't want my cash just doing nothing, right? It was only $100, but you will be amazed what that $100 could do. We'll just take a look at my, let's take a look, give you a good example over here. This algo that I have has already generated me $2.31 since I've had it, and it doesn't stop. You see that? It just keeps going. It just keep going. It just keep going. So I put it in a place where it can actually continue to grow. Gave me a little bit more growth power, wealth over time. Wealth is built over time, not overnight. I put my orders in, so I got money waiting to go execute some stuff. So it's sitting. Oh, something just look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something just executed. So I did buy UMA at 28.89. So that just happened just before our eyes. So I did acquire UMA while we were here. It happened just like that. I did go at a little bit higher strike price just to make it execute, and that's what we got. Okay, what's going on, man? All right, fantastic. Miss Hernandez joined us as well. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the Money and Power Show. So that's it. That's what I got, guys. It didn't take me an hour today. I got $1,900 that I got trying to go and do something, make it do what it do while I wait. And we got orders out here to go and buy some of these assets. We set the price for what price I want to buy them at. You guys saw me do that. I didn't do as much explaining because I have to move fast. I have to get this stuff going because you just saw with UMA, it could hit while I'm talking. And we also saw, if you guys remember, we just take a look at these charts. We also saw that when we got started with this program this morning, what was that? Did I look at Ren or something like that? Let me see. We got started with the program. We saw that right here. We started at 6 o'clock. And so right when we got started, stuff was dropping. You see what I'm saying? Getting into our wheelhouse to buy. That's why I had to move fast, to see if we can't, capture some of that, because you just never know. But yeah, that drop, that's not going to hold. It's going to shoot right back up, and hopefully we can grab something low, because it's go back. This is a huge drop for some reason. You know what happened at 6 o'clock this morning? But it seemed like all of them did the same thing. Drop real quick at 6 o'clock. Taken away from it. That probably didn't do the same thing, but we saw UMA do the same thing right around here, 6 o'clock, a drop. So something, I don't know if there's something they put out into the airways or something like that. We see this here, boom, synthetic down. So anyway, I'm just basically going back and forth. I have holds over here, I have trades over here on my Coinbase account. If you need access to the crypto space and you like what you see me doing here, then I do have a link that you can use to actually go get. I put it in. It should be the first comment in this thread for you to go open up your Coinbase account if you want to do that, if you don't have access. Also, we do have a couple things coming up that you might be interested in. But for those that's been following or watching here this morning, in the comments below, I'd love for you to share something that you learned today, your takeaway, or whatever it is your viewpoint of is what you saw. I know this is new for some people, that they're seeing money being traded on a platform, and it actually can grow in value and bring you back more money. This is where the money plays, right? This is not something we were taught. This is not something that we were given, that probably many of our parents did not know about. And obviously, cryptocurrency is pretty new, but trading isn't. Trading isn't new. Trading's been around since the beginning of time. Normally, the trade is trade for trade. It's not for trade of greater value. It's a trade of value for value. But now we have things that are more valuable than others, and one man's junk is another man's treasure. So now we actually have a space where you can trade something and get greater value in return, and that's what we're looking at now. I'm basically trading. Here's what I'm doing. I'm literally trading a depreciating asset, which is the dollar. Right? We know the dollar is not growing in value. We know the dollar is not going to be worth $2 tomorrow. Right? More than likely, the dollar is going to be worth less because of what we call cost of goods going up. So it's a depreciating asset. It's not going to be worth as much tomorrow as it is today. It's going to be worth far less in the future than it is today. Also, we understand that the dollar isn't tied to anything. It's called fiat currency because it doesn't have anything that restricts it from just being, like air. right? We just saw in the pandemic that they can just print money out any point in time if they want. They can just create this stimulus package out of that money, and then guess what they do? They tax us on the money that they created that's not tied to something. So I'm trading out that dollar, which to me has depreciated. I'm actually trading it for something that can appreciate. And so once we begin to change our mindset, man, if I'm going to trade anything, I'm going to start trading. Everybody put in console trade. I'm going to start trading, right? I'm going to start trading for appreciation. Trading, right? Now that goes for your money, that goes for your time, that goes for your energy, that goes for your walk, that goes for your talk. If you start looking at, am I trading this entity for something of greater value, right? I think that, and tomorrow I would definitely want to talk to you at some point in time. I'm pretty sure it helps in relationships. So you realize I'm trading my time, that I will be wherever to be with my wife, and that's an appreciating asset. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that works in marriage too, but I just know it works when it comes to some of this stuff. I ain't married, so I don't know. But I'm sure that's what he'll tell me. He had to sacrifice something in order to see the value in his wife, and he spent more time with his wife, and now him and his wife have a great relationship. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to build a great relationship with money, with wealth, and whatever relationship that you're trying to build, you're going to have to trade something. Normally your time, your energy, and this is we're talking about money. And I'm trading for an asset that can grow in value. And if it grows in value, then I can then sell that asset, bring back more cash, and I can just rinse and repeat. Everybody comes a bit rinse and repeat. That's just what I'm doing here all day long, 1 hour a day, and it pays for my lifestyle, right? So I'm teaching this. I'm putting this out for free. Why? Because free labs are given to me, and I know most people ain't going to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. They just don't want it bad enough. And you can give them the world, and they just simply will they will sleep and say, man, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding in the hands, and so shall poverty come upon you like a thief in the night, right? Poverty come upon you like an armed robber. That's what the good book say. A little sleep, a little slumber. Oh, just won't get up. Hey, early bird gets the worm. All right, so we do have a crypto class coming up, intro to crypto class coming up. You'll find that link in the description of our Facebook and also YouTube broadcast. So you can sign up for that. It's going to be on the 27th if you're interested in that. And then also if you're into stocks, there is a black-owned investing app that you can download. You can switch from Robinhood to a black-owned investing app that that I've gotten. It also, you get free stock if you use the link as well. So that's going to be in the description as well. Okay, that's going to be in the description as well. Okay. What's the site to view the cryptocurrency market? There's a couple of sites. Mr. Brown. So the whole market, you can go, this is Coinbase.com. And so if I want to view the whole market, I come over here to prices. I'll change my tradable assets to all assets. And I can see this whole market, XRP, Polkadot, Dogecoin, all that stuff. I can see, the whole market. There's another site that you can go to called coinmarketcap.com. And this is another place where you can see the whole market, right? You can see how many cryptocurrencies out there, 8,400. You can see the Bitcoin dominance, how much volume been traded across the whole market. And you come down and see the same stuff. All right, so either one. I was using coinmarketcap.com before I got Coinbase, but now that Coinbase allows you to see everything, I just use Coinbase. So Coinbase, coinmarketcap.com, or any exchange. Oh, I might need to make that bigger for you. I'm sorry. So this is Coinbase. I'm sorry, 1 second. This is Coinbase. And this is coinmarketcap.com. And I'll put both of those in the comments. Okay. Any other questions? Probably not. All right, beautiful people, that's going to be our time here today for our Coinbase crypto trading. Again, I'm on the march to 13,000. If you are participating in the Black Money Challenge, where you are looking at an account that you have, your wealth account, you're saying, you know what, I'm going to challenge myself. Everybody put in console, challenge myself. I'm going to challenge myself to grow this account. We're getting to a space where we're no longer just earning money. We're learning how to grow money. I'm going to grow this account to a certain level by the end of this month, which is Black History Month. So my goal is to 13,000. I'm trying to grow this account to 13,000. It's basically saying, hey, I'm just doing what I'm doing over and over and over again. Practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm up to $8,000 now aggregate, and my goal is 13,000 by the end of the month. I got 22 days left. I probably want to crush that goal, but we'll see. There could be a turn in the market, but I'm also trying to protect myself as well. So that's why I do things methodically. All right. But what's your goal? What are you setting up for yourself? What target are you trying to reach by the end of the month? This is the New Black Wall Street, the Money and Power Show. I'm your host, ERGJ, certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of the new Black Wall Street. The new Black Wall Street.